Can you make a real cake with a Minecraft cake recipe? Well, today I'm gonna find out. And I know people have already done this before, but not the way I wanted, so I'm gonna do it how I think the Minecraft creators would have actually wanted. The recipe calls for 3 cups of milk, which is honestly a lot, but I'm gonna use part of it for the frosting. Oh, here's the milk. It also calls for 2 cups of sugar. I'm gonna use one of the cups for frosting as well. So yeah, and here's the sugar. And there's also 1 egg. Honestly, not a lot, but yeah. This is gonna be an interesting cake. Eggs, and it also wants 3 bushels of wheat, which is kind of weird, but it's Minecraft, so I assume they meant 3 cups of flour, because you can't really just get wheat and turn it into flour very easily. Here's the wheat. Guess we're gonna start mixing. Obviously in Minecraft it wasn't actually like 3 cups of milk, but it was 3 buckets of milk. I'm not gonna use entire buckets of milk to make this. Let's turn on the oven. Let's get the blender as well. And when I said blender, I meant to say mixer because I'm not blending it. I'm not very experienced with baking, in case you can't tell. Okay, now it's good. Got the cup measurements right here. 2 cups of milk. The last cup is gonna be used for the frosting. Still a lot of milk though. 3 cups of flour. Oh, I should probably put this down. Yeah, that's better. I should probably start mixing. There is no oil or anything going into this. Unusual. The sugar. There's the sugar. Oh, it's actually looking like batter here. Good sign. I almost forgot the egg. There's the egg. Looking decent. Oh, I put part of an eggshell in there. Secret ingredient. Yep, I need to get the pan. I got the squarest container that I could find. I have to like put oil or something on it. Well, you might say that the recipe doesn't have any corn oil or any type of oil in it, but this isn't really for the taste of the cake, it's just so that it doesn't stick. That might be good. That should be good. A little bit of flour. Well, that should be good. It smells kind of like cake batter. Looks pretty good. So let's put it in. Shout out to my mom for recording this. Taking this off. I'll see how this tastes. Let's see. I mean, it tastes kind of like cake. Should be good. Let's pour in the batter. Getting it out there. Okay, there we go. The oven is not ready yet, so let's make the frosting. Oh, actually it is ready. Let's put it in. I'll just keep it in there until it looks ready. So now for the frosting. Eating raw eggs, I don't think is very beneficial. That should be good. So now milk and sugar. You usually don't make frosting with milk, so this might turn out weird. I am not very experienced with this IRL thing since I recently face revealed. Let's pour that in. And I don't know how much it's mixing. It does take a while for sugar to dissolve. There it goes, the frosting is being made. So yeah, that's the frosting. It doesn't look very good. Maybe I can make it work. By the way, the cake looks like this so far. It's been a few minutes, hasn't been too long. Maybe we can use heat to make some of the milk evaporate. So I've decided that I'm gonna put a low heat on the stove to try to get this to get thicker. We'll see if it works. I'm gonna have to stir for a while. Pour it all in there. Here we go. Now the stirring begins. So it's been like 20 minutes and this is doing better. It's still not completely frosting-like, but it's pretty good. Maybe I should turn up the heat. But before I do that, I am going to take a look at the cake, see how it's doing. It's not completely done, so I'll give it another 5 minutes. And let's continue mixing this and turn up the heat just a little bit. So it's been another 5 minutes. Not much has changed. I feel like it's gotten a little bit chunkier, but we are going to check on the cake again. It feels good, so I think it's time to take it out. I'll wait for it to cool while I continue to make this frosting. It's starting to get a little bit brown. So the cake and the frosting are done. The frosting looks like this, kind of weird, but it's better than it was before. The cake is pretty dense and hard. It still looks like a cake at least. So I'm gonna flip this over. Oh, worked. I'm gonna cut this to be more in the Minecraft shape. Like that, kind of doughy. That. There's our Minecraft cake. Time to add the frosting. There we go, there's the cake and with the frosting. Let's see. Pretty weird frosting. There we go, spreading across the whole cake. This seems like it would be a kind of cake in like some random country. Well, there we go. I'm gonna try a piece. Put it down here. That is my serving. And let's try it. It's definitely thick. I'll give it 3 stars out of 5. It's decent for being food, but it's not really the kind of cake you would expect. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Subscribe.